Okay, we are live. Hello, hello, hello. How's it going? Welcome, friends. Welcome back to the SidePod episode 13, I believe, of this season.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, it is correct. First of all, before we begin, because Spa and all, what do you want to talk about race and all,
What
guys?
race? There was race or what? I
Yeah,
thought there was one parade that happened for basically there was a 1.5 hour parade on this
yes,
semi-dry road that happened.
yes, guys. Instead of this, let's just all spend 40 minutes just wishing Sherazad Shroff happy birthday, happy
Happy birthday,
birthday.
Shehzad
Well,
Shroff! Happy birthday!
belated happy birthday
Happy
from yesterday.
birthday! Like
Tell
for
us
this
the
week, can it just be a cricket podcast where we just talk about the India England series?
yeah,
Because
yeah.
oh my god.
And actually, I think very nice way to segue into. So Arjun, of course, is not here, but he has sent us one very angry video, which I'm
Yes.
about to share
Sums
with
up
you all.
all our thoughts, I think.
I think
Yeah, so
so.
we'll
Like I
just
think we just play the video and log off.
we'll play the video. Then we'll do one Gridmaster segment, and then we'll go away.
And then that's it, yeah. And then GN,
Playing
thank you.
video, playing video imminently. Uh,
Hello from London, SidePod peeps. Sorry I can't be there with Azeem, Rohan and Shairi, but just dialing in from London to say what has happened to my beloved sport. Where, like Spa-Francorchamps, one of the greatest classic racetracks of all time, has been ruined by woke F1 culture. A full sprint race with just 4 overtakes, 6 laps behind the safety car in the wet. What are we even talking about? Sure, I'm a bit happy because McLaren got a 1-2, but what the hell, guys? Like, this was one of the worst Spa race weekends I can remember of all time. And we need to do better. We need to do better as a racing community, and as all sidepodders out there, we need to stand up for what is right. And what is right is let drivers race. When you're behind the safety car and just waiting for the track to dry up on a wet circuit, gosh, what are these guys being paid millions of dollars and pounds for? No, not okay. See you guys on the next one. Bye from London. Ciao, ciao.
Okay, so yeah, I think that pretty much sums up everything we feel. But very valid point made by Arjun S. Ravi, which is, and lots of people been talking about this as well, ki why you have wet tires if you don't want
Yes.
to use.
Yes. What is it? Like this is, in our house when we were kids, our parents used to have something called showpiece. It was like a gold, it was like some glass green parrot or something like that.
Yeah.
It was there, but it served no purpose as far as anybody could tell. This wet
Yeah.
tire is genuinely, what is it? Like, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be as safety. Guys, go bowling. You know what? Go bowling. Like, this was the antithesis of 1998 Spa. Like,
Yeah.
literally, the yin to its yang completely, like, or rather, the yawn to its yang.
But I felt
In this
like they just
particular
made it
case.
too long. Like, it's okay, yeah, red flag for a bit, but I mean, it doesn't have to be to this point. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we've reached the point now where I think the cars are like very safe, all of that. I think they go with that thing of, oh, but what if somebody gets injured? And I mean, sure, but at the risk of being one just purest 90s F1 fan, the danger and all of that is part of what draws people to this sport, right? And that is what makes these drivers the sort of rock stars that they have always been. Like they're like on the edge of like safety and speed and adrenaline and all of that, and you want to see them be able to show their skills. And you could see that I don't want to say the real drivers, but like the drivers, the multiple world champions were all like, come on, let's go racing. You had
Yeah.
Max was like, chalo
Yeah.
chalo karo. Lewis was like, chalo chalo karo. But all your Landos and Oscars who won their first title are like, actually थोड़ा ठीक से अभी तक दिखाई नहीं दे रहा है, थोड़ा एक दो लैप रुक जाते. So
Just,
it's
yeah, no.
yeah,
It was incredibly,
so
just
dull, man, so dull.
like, for example, to the point where I put in perspective, I had a show that evening. So before watching the full race, I first watched the race in 30 that they have on the app.
Yeah.
Okay. And I somehow almost fell asleep during race in 30. Like, forget race in race.
The whole race after race in 30.
I did not, because I was
No,
like, you
no.
know what, I'm not doing this. Like, there's just because the sprint race also, all right, was essentially one corner. That race was one corner long at the start, and
That
then
was
that was it.
race in 30 seconds was highlight
Yes,
back.
race in 30 seconds, literally, and then nothing. Like absolutely nothing. Just no. This was like you baby proofed the sport now in a way.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that. Sure, there is like it is admirable from a driver standpoint in terms of like Max in the sprint race where he kept these guys behind so long, did not make a mistake, defended when needed to, etc., etc. Very good drive from him. But I mean, that can't be the sport, right? And I think we've reached that point now where somehow F1 has just become interesting mainly just in changeable conditions, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
When you have people on dry tires on a wet track, you're like, ah, maza aa gaya. Or people who have
Yeah,
wet tires on dry track, you're like, ab maza aa raha hai. And then you have this one stop race that happens post inters, and then it's just nothing after
nothing.
that. And it's also, I think, I suppose, very good now that they are changing the regulations, because I think the wet tires not working is also a factor of how low these cars have to go to the ground for
Right.
the downforce to function,
Yeah.
which is why it's not really even about the wet tires, because it's not even about tire grip anymore. It's purely that the cars aquaplane, because they are so low to the ground, that they just pretty much bottom out on the water. At least that's my understanding. One day we will have Aditya Bhatt back to explain the physics of all of this. But from a rudimentary understanding, that's what I think. And again, then you have people, you're not able to drive in full wets. You're not able to follow because of dirty air. And then you have that one DRS chance basically to overtake on the entire track. And if you think that was bad, now we've got Hungary coming,
Oh
which is
God.
even less overtaking,
Oh
where
God.
it's a great track. And that's the thing, that if the cars are not able to follow each other close enough, then it's just going to be limited. Okay, we just see the overtake on the one spot. Like I think Lewis was overtaking on his charge in a few, like Stavelo and all of that.
Yeah. Yeah. Pit lane to P7 was the only real action in this race, right? Essentially.
Yeah.
Much.
That was it. Which is, and like I'm sure like Sherry Shroff, even as a Hamilton fan, beyond a point, you're like, okay, give me a little more in this race, like as a race. Give me more race per race, bluntly.
It's just crazy to think that even with these conditions, this is the race we ended up with. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it's, I mean,
first red flag, I was like, oh my God, it's going to be so tasty and blah, blah, blah. And then I was just like, this is what we are left with.
yeah, I mean, listen, if you're going to do the 5 laps behind safety car and instead of rolling start, and even in the comms box, if you were listening to Jolyon Palmer and all, they were like, this looks fine for a rolling start. And they're saying that, okay, left and right track has not dried equally. I mean, listen, this that happens, dude. Like
That's the game, innit?
in cricket, they're like, we got different
Yeah.
pitch on day 1, we got different pitch on day 5. You deal
Bro,
with it.
sometimes depending on who was bowling at what end, we have different pitch at two ends, brother.
Yeah.
On the same day. And you just go with it.
Yeah, you just have to go with it. So I think, I don't know who's responsible. Is it like the FIA?
Is it also
the
a factor of
stewarding?
this whole budget cap thing where you're sort of like, we can't even afford to have this degree of damage, etc. anymore? Because,
Yeah.
you know, if like say things end up like the way they did in 1998 or whatever, given that we're all working
Yeah,
under this
true.
crazy budget cap now, you know, we don't want to risk that. So we'll also play it extra safe, etc. So
Yeah, because too well behaved. Now we haven't seen like
Yeah.
proper safety car in a race in a while now.
So one of the safest races statistically in ages.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean,
Like-
especially when it's Spa.
Totally blah. Like, I mean, there's literally nothing happening. Like, even as an F1 fan, you have to like when you're sitting through the race, you're literally like,
Yeah.
like, come on, like, give me something.
Like if you cannot have only like a 30-second spike somewhere in that, that's just
And
ugh.
little hope that everyone is living with, ki something will happen, something will happen. But
Yeah. And we had that hope. At least I had the hope watching towards the end Lando like picking up the pace coming to Piastri, but then Lando goes and does the classic Lando bottle where he makes, and again, I don't want to hate on him or whatever, but he has this propensity of just like when it needs absolute precision, he will make 3 stupid mistakes that will cost him 5 seconds, and then forget. I don't even care about his life and him getting points, but it denies us the action, which is what frustrates me
100%.
so
I know,
much.
but also coming back to him, like I said, don't want to hate, but it's just one of those things, right? Where if the guy in front of you is making zero mistakes, you can't make one. Like then it's just that straightforward, right? Like if the and the thing is earlier you're like, Max makes zero mistakes and Lando makes one or two mistakes, so that is why it's this thing. But now it's like Max makes zero mistakes, Oscar makes zero mistakes, but Lando makes one, two mistakes. One day it's going to be, Max makes zero mistakes, Oscar makes zero mistake. There's another driver like an Antonelli who makes zero mistakes, but Lando's making three mistakes.
Yeah.
How many people are you slowly going to start getting behind? And at some point you run out of the excuses for it, right? And on Saturday, like when he got the pole, when all of that was happening, he was talking about how no, it's a different me now, and I've sort of made my peace with this thing, etc. But rough work to be done.
Yeah, a lot. And then just all those DRS trains throughout the race. Like we were taking part for the last 3 weeks. I've been taking part in like a F1 league with the Indian racing community. I've been posting, a lot of people from the community have been watching the streams also. And literally we do the race usually after the actual F1 race happens. If it's a Silverstone race, then we do the Silverstone run. So we postponed our race by 1.5 hours. All of us are sitting and watching this rubbish race, and we're like, guys, why are we up till 12 a.m. doing our race because we have to watch Gasly tractor DRS train? What is going on, man? It was just, I mean, I don't even know what to talk about. We spoke about Lando, we spoke about Lewis. What is there? What is left?
That is all.
No, that is all. That is it. Why should we dignify this race with any more commentary than it really deserves or needs beyond a point?
Look at the screen with his anger, because I feel like that was all that was left.
It's like honestly, the most entertaining thing about the race was Nico Rosberg before the race.
And are you talking about the Jos Verstappen?
Just in general, he was just like a grid walk. He was just like, so now you're quiet, huh? Event full, mommy. Acha, ab tum chup baithe ho.
Yeah, then, and again you could tell it was one of those race weekends, because even the camera person was like, if anybody does something mildly impressive, straight pan to nearest female family member / girlfriend.
Yes.
Okay, Lando does anything, show mummy for 10 seconds. Somebody makes overtake, show girlfriend for 5 seconds. That's it. That was all that was happening. It was so unwatchable. I mean, there are the subplots that, okay, Charles Leclerc, again, on the one time he gets a podium, nobody cares. Everybody just says, what a dull race, boring race.
Just that. And again, when they're giving me information, he's all like, leave me alone.
Yeah, oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, but did you see his rant that he went on in the formation lap when they were doing the formation lap?
This?
So they were doing the radio rewind. So they were telling, basically his race engineer was telling him that, okay, Charles, you have to put this setting on and this setting on and this setting on. He's like, bro, I can't see anything. There is water in my face. You tell me which button I have to press. I will press. Don't tell me what setting I have to change. I can't see anything. Like, he goes on a 1-minute rant of saying there is water in my face. I can't do anything. Make note of it. Next time when there is water in my face, you just tell me which button to press.
Yeah.
But the one good thing is that the note that I didn't have to make this time is why Yuki sucks, because at least he qualified in. I was sixth, but then of course Williams, Albon took that place, and good weekend for Williams, I suppose.
Yes, absolutely. And also, he got to meet like his adopted mother, Nicole Piastri, also, which was nice.
Yeah. Man, but this
highlights of the weekend.
That's what I was just like, hey, all the fun stuff that happened in the pit crew, like in the pit area and in the paddock, that was what was really fun.
Yeah. But this race and weekend was very dull. But if you want excitement in life, what you can do is come to the Qatar Grand Prix with us. Yes. We are going to the Qatars thanks to Gridmaster, who is sending us. And there is the tournament taking part. There are, I think, 6 or 7 more opportunities to win the trip to Qatar. You just have to get the Gridmaster app, download it, and take part in the Off to Qatar contest. We have a leaderboard for the fan championship. Interesting changes in the leaderboard as well. I haven't shared it with the rest of the gang just yet. But the fan championship leaderboard, if we take a quick look, We still have Omkar Mohite, who is leading it. This is the top 12 and pretty close at the top. So keep
All
entering.
right. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the winners of the fan championship, you don't only get to come to Qatar, we got also get like a bunch of extra exclusive stuff. Yeah, we 4 of us are going to be there. We have to decide now what's going to happen and what's going to be given to the winner of our internal league, which is getting tasty, I must say. Let me send you all the leaderboard. It has now been the sent. It has now been the sent, and I will share it on screen as well.
Oh, arjunsravi is leading.
Yes.
Oh,
Arjun
back
S.
in the
Ravi
game. I
has
have
back in the
reassumed my
game.
position at the bottom.
Yes, I mean, in fairness, if you choose Williams as your constructor, this only will happen, Rohan. I
But
am
Hurry,
Williams fan
now,
for 25 years. Still, I am not choosing Williams as constructor.
sad. I thought with Russell and Piastri, I had it sorted. But here I am.
And also, guys, but I would also like to launch a protest. I've been having a big fight with Gridmaster people because, guys, they have changed the regulations without informing, which I did
Okay.
not know that the less than 30 million wala driver can also be turbo driver. I mean, the more than 30 million driver can be
What?
turbo
I
driver.
thought what? That's why I've been
Exactly.
picking the other guy as turbo driver.
Exactly. And
What
now
the hell?
Sherry got 90 points because she picked Piastri and put turbo driver, and we want to
What
protest
the hell?
this.
I didn't know that. Yes, I would like
This
to
is
launch
an
protest
illegal
with the
regulation
FIA.
change.
I
that has
am
happened.
launching protests with the FIA at once. This is unacceptable.
Yes. We would like to launch an official protest, Gridmaster.
How
This
do you
is
think I won last week?
just
This is,
my.
this
I
is
wish
how.
I'd known that. On what planet would I have chosen
Exactly.
Russell as my turbo driver?
Exactly.
On what planet?
Piastri was my turbo driver.
Exactly.
Piastri would have been my turbo driver if I knew that this was allowed.
But imagine Arjun did not know about this ruling either clearly because he's first with Piastri and Hulkenberg as turbo driver, which is insane. But this is this is those two races where Leclerc won those for Ferrari. He wins in Spa, he wins in Monza, where Ferrari had illegal rear wing and exploited. This is how Sherry has moved ahead of us in the standings.
For shame. For shame.
Be aware
Very
of the
bad.
rules. Do your research.
For shame.
Just hit
Very
random
bad.
buttons and see what works.
At this point, I think Sherry is like that Christian Horner meme. Change your fucking car.
Yeah, so that the last week I was just like randomly I had Piastri selected and it didn't, like, normally it says you cannot select as your driver, right? It went through. So I was like, okay then. So this week also I was like turbo driver.
Illegal rear wing from Sherazad Shroff.
Full on flexi turbo driver.
Yeah. But fun names also. Radion actually for arjunsravi, Spa date for Sherazad Shroff, Oruj Ashfaq from Azeem, and Spatula from Rohan Joshi. Very nice. But remember that if you haven't signed up already, you can use our code SidePod 200. All the links are in the description. SidePod 300. Sorry, you get 300, not 200 like last year. 300, so you get 3 entries. And you can take part and win. And we will see y'all in the Qatars. There was something else to talk about. I've forgotten now. And because they're really clutching at things now that I've forgotten that.
Guys, we haven't discussed Horner leaving. It happened.
Oh, did we not discuss that at all?
Did we not discuss it at all?
Oh, yeah. We were planning to do a gossip stream and then we were not free to do it.
Oh, yeah. It happened during the break. Yeah. Well,
that's the most exciting thing.
Damn. Bro really went, huh?
Yeah, he really went. But there's also he's also been without GP, no?
Yes, he's also been without GP, yeah.
Where is he mysteriously disappearing? Nobody's telling us where GP is going, guys.
Personal reasons is what he's saying.
So it's either, most likely, I guess it would be like baby or health related things or whatever.
Yeah. Hope everything's okay for GP.
Yeah. But if anybody has Goss, let us know in the chat what the theories are where GP is.
Max to Mercedes is gone, na?
Yeah, that's over.
Gone.
Yeah. That's over.
That's done. So I think in the whole Goss train, I think sacking Horner may have worked for them.
Goss Verstappen.
Goss Verstappen. Wah, wah, wah.
That's what we should call this segment.
It was the last straw and
Harami journalist Nico Gosberg also. So page 3 F1.
Nico
We're back
Bayani.
to Bottas to Cadillac. Yeah, that's what's happening over there.
Yeah. Bottas to Cadillac now is officially the most exciting rumor again on the grid.
Yeah, it's terrible. Not,
But
not
damn,
been
Horner really like just mid-season sacking is hectic. Mid-season, though, like not even made it to summer break, quite hectic.
Yeah, but I mean,
it was that, right? Like that Max's camp wanted him out, and it was a either like we stay or we leave kind of situation because it all happened in succession. He's left, then suddenly Toto has said we are happy after screaming Max, Max, Max like for the last I don't know how many months. And of course I would try, of course I would go after him, of course I would do this, and then
But now people were saying that apparently Horner might like put in a bunch of money and buy a stake in one of the new teams and become big team principal over there also.
There was also the thing of that he buy Alpine.
Dude, we should have like one super group, where all the villains come together. You have Flavio Briatore, you have this fellow.
And like the Sinister Six.
Yes. Have all of them. Best of Drive to Survive comes together and makes one F1 team.
Apex Predator GP.
Yeah. Oh man. There also Mick Schumacher rumors are happening
but Mick Schumacher
Cadillac.
rumors always happen.
Yeah, that is also true. That is
Mick Schumacher rumors always happen. But now what to do? Damn, almost said
also,
Mick
guys,
Schumacher.
in chat, y'all only tell us what is there to talk about. We have 10 more minutes before I have to leave. So y'all tell us if y'all have other stuff you want to talk about. Also, we can talk about it, guys.
Yeah, like if somebody had exam results or something, also like let us know. Yeah, we'll happily.
Yeah, just share things in your life or in the world that were more exciting than Spa in the comments. We will see.
It's cool. Yeah, I took an Indigo flight that was on time.
Oh shit, that
was
crazy.
Cool. Yeah, crazy scenes.
I turned 39 this week. So.
Well, there we go. Go. Yeah.
You are wait. So who is the eldest person on the SidePod then?
I guess.
Born.
I am 83 born. I'm 42.
So you are the Alonso. Sherry then therefore is the Hamilton.
Yes, that's it. We cannot be friends.
Yes.
That's it, Sherry. I'm sorry, deleting your number at once.
Oh man. But people are saying Nico basically confirmed Bottas to Cadillac. Yeah, he's Gosberg. He's gonna confirm all the rumors. Max Verstappen has completed OpenAI internship. All right, that's good.
Good stuff.
Ben Stokes should have been at Spa and asked Lando and Piastri to shake hands and save 3 hours. Hilarious. Very good.
Lap
very
record.
good.
You want to get a lap record against Nico Hülkenberg? Is that right?
Oh man. People are saying also, Achilles said, is it true that Stake didn't have enough budget to celebrate Nico's podium?
No. So there was this thing of where basically they didn't have enough champagne and they had nothing. So a bunch of teams sent champagne over that weekend. But this weekend, very sweetly, they went and returned champagne to everybody in the paddock. Kick Sauber went and took a bottle of champagne to everybody else in the paddock. So
all this now they're feeling good about it. Then after 2 weeks, once Bortoleto puts it in the wall, they'll be regretting.
Give it back.
Champagne.
Give it back.
We need diffuser. Oh man. But okay, we may as well wrap up with the traditional predictions for Hungary, guys. Let's go. What are we predicting?
Okay. Somehow our predictions are the most exciting part of this weekend also.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to predict again. I'm going to predict Norris winning, Piastri second, Max third. And my wild prediction, because Sherry's birthday weekend, Lewis P4. Happy birthday, Sherry.
P3 दे देता, P4.
अच्छा चल ठीक है, Lewis P3. चल Lewis P3 ले चलो, done. Happy birthday. Done.
Okay, I am going to say that there's going to be one non-McLaren car that wins the race. Who it is, I don't know. I can't tell you.
Oh.
It could be Charles Leclerc, could be Max Verstappen, could be George Russell. 3 options I'm giving.
Sonoda redemption arc incoming.
No, not that much also. I'm not that crazy. I am also going to say that there's going to be proper battle this time as Kunnas reignited from last year's Hungary. between Oscar and Lando. Where there's going to be one nice duel between them for second and third. That's what I'm going to say. And yeah, I think I've given you enough for this all to count as very wild.
Correct, fair.
Yeah, I'm going with Oscar P1 because I feel like now he's set and he's got his eyes on the championship and he's like, bro, I'm doing this and, get ready to accept that you're going to be second with all that sass and drama. And then I'm going to say Lando's going to make his usual mistakes. So he will not be on the podium. That is my wild prediction. And then we'll probably have Max in second and Lewis in third. This will be the podium that I've been waiting for. I'm manifesting it.
Nice.
Oscar, Max, Lewis.
Yeah, I'm also getting little Ferrari vibes from this. Like they've figured out something in the car.
I feel like I saw the old Lewis back with this drive. Like you could see that hunger that, where like you were like, yeah, he's actually enjoying the drive for once because otherwise all we've heard is this car is undrive.
It was old Lewis was back till P7, then he was just staring at back of Albon.
Then yes, that was it.
But like I feel like possibly like something will happen and we'll get lucky.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, something needs to happen clearly because Hungary, of course, is known as Monaco without the walls. And given how Monaco went last year, I don't have very high hopes. So I just hope it's at least a two pit stop race so that it gives us something.
Like just be fun, guys. Otherwise, I'm switching to like pickleball podcast after this.
Yeah. the side pickle coming up next. The side ball. All right.
Side ball.
Figure out. Okay. Cool, friends. Smash likes if you're here. Subscribe if you're new. I understand this was not a great advertisement of the SidePod, but honestly, Spa Grand Prix was not a great advertisement of F1.
Literally, don't hate the players, hate the game today. Okay.
Exactly.
Please.
Yes. Ben Sulaim, do something, make something interesting happen. Yeah. This is earn your con, Ben Sulaim. Make something fun.
That also, by the way, was the other fun comment of the week when Toto was like, what if he runs for FI president? Then I'm fucked. He said that about Honor.
Oh shit, that would be amazing.
Yeah, he said that. He's like, what if Honor decides to run for president and comes back? He's like, then I'm screwed.
Oh, just imagine the scenes of Toto saying
oh my
Toto
God.
to Honor.
No, Christian, no, this is so not right.
Change your fucking card. He'll just have like, one of those, what do you call
those buttons? One of those just buttons. Like,
canned responses. Okay, cool. We'll see you all soon. For those of you who are in Singapore, I'm doing a show there next month. That's my only major public show of note for a bit. And
for those who are in London, please, I am there from this Saturday, the 2nd until the 9th. Tickets are almost all gone. We've got our last few tickets left. So for every single show, like there's like maybe 10 tickets left. So if you are in London or have friends in London, I'm performing 2nd to the 9th at the beautiful Soho Theatre on Dean Street. So please come and enjoy.
Yes. And very fittingly to end the stream, we have somebody my comedy Russell.
Oh,
who says, बारिश वाले स्पा में विलियम्स को ओवरटेक करने में बहुत दुख हुआ पर भाई थोड़ा तो मर्सिडीज का इज्जत बचाना पड़ेगा ना. That is true. Oh yeah, of course. Russell got his first points in that rained out spa a few years ago. Never forget. Okay, cool. Chalo, we'll see you all soon. Take care. Have the funs. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy the race.
Yeah. Be safe, but not as safe as this race was.
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, and yes, thank you for watching the SidePod. We shall be back next week after the Hungarian Grand Prix, hopefully with more to talk about.
Yes.
Grand Prix, hopefully. We can't do another one of these.
Cannot, guys. Okay, chalo. Goodbye, friends. See you soon. Take care.